Less than a month into his term, Honduran President Porfirio Lobo is facing street protests, complaints of human rights violations, and criticism of the Truth Commission he set up to investigate last summer's coup that overthrew President Manuel Zelaya. Thousands of Zelaya supporters took to the streets this past week demanding reforms, an end to attacks on backers of the ousted president, denouncing corruption and rights abuses, and protesting the high cost of living and soaring poverty levels. Additionally, the demonstrators were protesting last week's murder of social activist Claudia Brizuela, the daughter of Pedro Brizuela, a veteran leftist leader who was a founder of the now-defunct Communist Party of Honduras and is a member of the Popular Resistance Front in the northern city of San Pedro Sula. Brizuela was shot dead in her home by unidentified gunmen. Her father says her death, quote, "is clearly a message aimed at intimidating my family and the Popular Resistance Front. We are living in a police state that carries out surveillance on and persecutes the members of the resistance against the coup, and the death of my daughter can only be interpreted in this context." According to the Committee of Families of the Detained Disappeared in Honduras, rights violations have continued under Lobo, despite his promise to ensure full respect for human rights. The human rights activist says that since Lobo took office on January 27th, murder, illegal detention, sexual attack, torture, and raids have taken place that they say are at least partly linked to state repression of leftist activists. Rights groups also complain of profiling of people in working-class neighborhoods in Tegucigalpa with high levels of activity in the Popular Resistance Front.